This is the Godness Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for logging on. I am your host, Godness Reed. And today's topic is the fall of a legend. Robert R.Kelly. They gonna fry his chicken hard, man. He's done. Oh, Kels is done. It's a wrap. 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 It's so much to get into because a lot of people ask me to really talk about this, man. First and foremost, like and subscribe. Hit the like button. Break yourself for the goddamn likes and the motherfucking subscribe button, man. Comment, share, all that. But it's so much to unpack here. And I'm really just going off the dome. I didn't really have notes because it's just so much that'll just probably go through my mind in this conversation. Right? Now, 20 counts of alleged, just say that word, of child pornography and Lord Jesus, just all kind of just underage allegations. And I have no knowledge if that is true. It could be a dirty rumors. But in my opinion, it's not. No. My grandfather was a Jamaican man with a 4th grade education. He was a very smart and wise man and said, Lassell, when there's smoke, there's fire. And this motherfucker been having a lot of smoke around him, dog. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of fucking smoke around this fucking guy, man. This fucking character, man. What a waste of talent. Truly a waste of talent. This man, brilliant. One of the greatest music minds of our time. Probably the greatest music mind of our time. And he squandered it. Literally. Because, like my grandfather, respectfully, God bless the dead and all of that. I don't believe in that theory, but R.Kelly was illiterate as well. And maybe this is why he allegedly, because I have no knowledge if it's true, chose to deal with younger females because maybe he could kind of relate to them on a mental level. I'm not giving him an excuse because there's no excuse for it. But maybe that's how he can correlate conversations because, again, when you're talking to a man like that and he's attracted to younger women instead of women his own age, because he could have had any broad out here. The baddest of them all, man. That's R. Kelly, man. That's Kels, man. He could have had the baddest of them all. But once they get past certain characteristics, oh, he's famous, oh, he's a singer, oh, he sings great, he has hits, what else y'all niggas is gonna really talk about? So maybe that's why he allegedly chose women, underage, in my opinion. But the signs were there, dog. The signs were there. R. Kelly, the first ever situation everybody ever heard about was, of course, that Aaliyah quagmire. And, God bless the dead. There is no God, but God bless the dead. Aaliyah was a thought. She was. Whether she was underage and she was fast. She was what you call, use some old school words on my grand. She was a floozy. She was a floozy. R. Kelly broke her in. From Kels, Timberland, allegedly. I have no knowledge of it. Could be a dirty rumor I'm spreading. Jay-Z, Dame Dash, and possibly a host of others. Who really knows? We all have skeletons in our closet. I know I do. But a couple bodies we would all like to take back. I know I do. Lord Jesus. I don't know how I let certain people enjoy my body. But yeah. The content they were talking about, they were dressing alike, very secretive about her age, trying to dress her a little growner. The songs that she was putting out here, age ain't nothing but a number, getting down ain't nothing but a thing. That's spoken like a true thought if I've ever heard it. I'm just going to be real. That's what it was, man. Allegedly, he had her pregnant. They got married, falsified marriage documents. and it's all kind of things. And she broke away from him. Those were the first signs. And I'm sure there was a host of others in between that. The Best of Both Worlds tour with him and the GOAT, Jay-Z. And Jay let it be known early, like, yo, home was woody woody woo, yada yada yada. You know, just the way he was moving. You know, everybody had to face the wall when him and his girls walked through. You can't look at them. And Hov like, bugging. Nobody ain't doing no shit like that. And then, you know, all of a sudden the tour got stopped because Kels wasn't getting his way and he made up some bullshit. I think I saw a gun. Some dumb shit like in Madison Square Garden. It's the Garden, dog. It's like trying to go through the airport with a gun. You're gonna get caught. Like, I don't know how he thought he saw a gun in there, but he claimed he saw a firearm allegedly. But I guess Jay-Z saw the signs early and wanted to kind of. He's so smooth. He wanted to just get away from that filth. He was like, I ain't gonna have this. This is nasty. I don't want this kind of stain on my name. Even though them Best of Both World albums, the fire, my nigga, the fire. It was a fire. I listened to it the other day, and it brought me down memory lane. Girl, you got a body, yada yada. Like, that's some shit. But he got away from him. And Kels was just kind of doing his thing, a hit maker for labels for years. Don't get it fucked up. Multi-millionaire. Technically, in my opinion, he should be Jay-Z status or probably further. And I'll explain why. Kels was a hit maker, not just for himself, but for everyone else. Royalties and publishing and things of that nature, if he could read a contract or had his business together, he would be way past Jay-Z. Not even just because of that. Like, he had a female fan base. Women will support you faster than niggas. That's just a fact. Concerts, albums, tape, CDs, because that was being sold back then. Like, yo, he had the ticket. Like, something had to happen where somebody stole it, or maybe he gave it up. Maybe, there was a dirty rumor, allegedly gave it to Aaliyah's family. That's why you don't never hear them ever speaking about that. That's all alleged. I don't know if it's true, but, he signed that off so he wouldn't get, so he can kind of get off from the quagmire that he put himself in with this underage girl. So Kels is just doing his thing. And then the infamous tape. Now, I saw the tape, I'll be honest. But I was a minor as well when it came out. I am not promoting child pornography at all. I was a child myself. And it wasn't even you weren't watching this to see the encounter. You were really watching this to see, is this Kels? And I saw the tape, man. It was that nigga, allegedly. But I can't say that it was him because he took it to trial and he beat it. That was gangster. He took that shit to trial and he beat it. So technically, let me just shut my bitch ass up. No, I don't know if it was Kels. I have no knowledge of that. I'll recant that. That's all alleged. But it looked like him, but he brought it to trial and he beat it. He said it was his brother. I don't know. I just saw so many different phases of R.Kelly. And some of the nasty and heinous things he was doing to that poor little girl. I'm like, yo, Lord Jesus. I'm 35 and I just started thinking about giving body wash to these hoes. That's my new move. This nigga was doing it back in the day. Cool. Kels took it to trial and he beat it. Allegedly, the girl's family was paid off, sent on a vacation the week of the trial, all inclusive, of course. And nobody showed up and he beat it. He beat it. But he kept progressing, because every time it seemed like he was going through something with those allegations, nigga put out a hit and a hit and another hit. He was a hit maker. So, okay. Years have passed with that ugly stain on his name. And recently, last year, Lifetime dropped a documentary. And it was called Surviving R. Kelly. It was the talk of the town. That's all everybody was talking about, all everybody was watching. And I watched that as well. And it was very revealing. A lot of the things about Aaliyah, and of course her family was not there to comment. The girls, the countless girls, and it's like they all had very similar stories. That's why I said when there's smoke, there's fire. Over 20 different women. You can't get 20 different women to all agree on the same fucking shoe, let alone same story. You know what I'm saying? So how everybody's story is very similar. Like the Spanish girl on there, bitch said this nigga gave her something that paralyzed her. I said, God damn, fuck is he shooting out his dick? Damn. You know, they claimed he allegedly gave a few of these girls herpes, so, and they went and got tested and claimed and they're suing them about it, so, clearly R.Kelly has dirty blood. Allegedly. I don't know if he's really burning, but according to the victims, he got a dirty dick, man. Dirty dick, man. He's a nasty man. He's nasty. And, the story, it touched you. I don't care what they say. It touched you. It touched you. It touched you. If you had a soul, it touched you. It really touched you. And the backlash, it mute R. Kelly. Nigga couldn't get no shows. Niggas wasn't buying no, but again, the funny thing is, he had some females still riding and supporting him. I remember it was a certain young lady, I ain't even gonna say her name, but like we was discussing it and Shorty was on some shit like, yo, man, it was niggas in the hood back in the day that was doing this to me. Not on some rape shit, but on some, she was young, 15, 16, dudes 20, 24, 25. And again, that's very popular. Let's be real. Because growing up in high school, the girls in my age group or my class or my grade, they wasn't trying to fuck with you. They was trying to fuck with the Jamaicans that was waiting outside with the Hondas and the Acuras and the Maximums. And you trying to walk this girl thinking you about to get you got some clout, you about to walk her home. She going right to that car, man. And he about to take this bitch to the bakery for some patty and cocoa bread and carrot juice and about to go smoke her shit, man. You got no shot. So that's a real thing, right? It's a real thing. But R. Kelly was alleged hanging out in high schools and stuff like that. Even like in the documentary, it was so compelling. It was just so much that was going on in there. Nigga had his own brother turning on him, telling me, yeah, man, that's his preference. He like younger, I like older. And allegedly they said there was some kind of molestation going on. And that may be the root of the problem. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he may have been touched incorrectly. They say allegedly it could have been a sister. I have no knowledge of that. When he was growing up. But, yo, son. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. That documentary, even those who may have been on the fence, because you can't say that you didn't know. R. Kelly he's the one. Everybody knows who he is. Like, if you didn't know, which I doubt, if you did know, which we all know everybody knows, once you watch that documentary, everybody was kind of on one side of the pendulum, and it wasn't on the he's not guilty side, I'll be honest with you, because it was nasty. But, in my opinion, respectfully, it ain't just R. Kelly that needs to go to jail. It's a lot of fucking people. R. Kelly put him on the chopping block. His handlers put them on the chopping block. And the parents put them on the chopping block. Because for one, the handlers, for somebody to be so illiterate, there's no way he could run an orchestrated, well-oiled machine system like that. He had to have a lot of people involved. And a lot of people knew what it was. Old clips popping up, with him at concerts. All you got to do is be 18 and over. I'm like, this nasty nigga. What the fuck is he talking about? But again, the internet wasn't so popular back in the day when he was with that group, Public Announcement or whatever it was. And it's just, countless people on and on and on. The girl, I forget her name. She was a one-hit wonder. She was a dud. She's trying to put out an album now because all this shit is going on. It's like, bitch, you've missed the wave. Like countless women. We could just talk about them on and on and on. But after the documentary, this nigga does a fucking interview with Gayle King. And I said, Lord Jesus. Everybody was glued to that shit. It was must-see TV. I found a way to watch that shit, even on the road. And first thing I said was, why the fuck is he talking? He's already illiterate. And you could tell from her talking to him, he had a very limited vocabulary. Very limited vocabulary. And it's like, yo, he has to have a lawyer around telling him to shut the fuck up, because his old lawyer that beat it, who's allegedly, well, not even allegedly, he's been diagnosed with cancer, and they say he's like on his deathbed, came out on his deathbed and said, that nigga did it, I knew he did it, but I got him off, the R.Kelly's team said, the nigga's dying with cancer and he's on morphine, don't listen to him, but he came out with it. And, yo, it was a clusterfuck, like, oh my God. Like, he did not help himself with that. I remember saying on IG, yo, why is this nigga talking so much? He talking too much. He put on a big scene. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. You don't want to hear it. They wanted it. Like, the fuck? They family said they're going to ruin my career. And it's like he has a problem. You could tell he has a problem. And then the nigga put on this big scene, everybody wiping him down. I hope this camera keep going. Is it rolling, Gayle? I'm like, look at this nigga. Oh, he put it on good. She asked him, do you slept with any woman under 18? No. I like legal. I'm like, oh shit, who is advising this nigga? He did not just come out his fucking mouth and say that. He didn't say that. Man, this nigga crazy. Somebody get the fucking camera from in front of this nigga. They try to pull him away. No, I want to keep talking. And I'm like, this nigga is going to jail, kid. He going to jail. Then she interviews the girlfriends. Joseline and Azriel. And the dark-skinned one, I think that's Azriel or whatever. You can tell she the boss. She the youngest, but she the boss. Joseline, she just still, the little dark-skinned one, that bitch is the boss. She running the show. She calling the shots. She not taking orders from R.Kelly. Well, no, I'm lying. She's taking orders, but she's giving the orders to the other bitch, too. And they both young as hell. And I ain't gonna lie, I saw Azriel today on Instagram because it looked like this bitch finally is embracing the fact that she got freedom because she know he going. She is some butter. Both of them, the red one and the dark one. Azriel done got her breasts done. The other one got some work done. They look like some butter, but he had them. And I know that if he's burning, they burning. You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh, please, I wouldn't touch them. I'd rather beat off. Please, ejaculate in a sock before I touch one of them hoes. But they bad aesthetically to the eyes. And they were just sassy and put on the tears. But then, R. Kelly said he wasn't going to be in the room. But then Gayle King put it out there. That nigga was like talking to him in the back and giving him the signs and the signals and all that in the back. You know what I'm saying? So it was a rehearsed thing, and then they put on the tears. Our family, they just tried to do this. Why would they do that? And that goes back to why I said the family has to go back, because there's no way. With him being accused of pedophilia, because long before these girls came along, he was accused of this. They were babies. Because I was a baby myself when it first came out. And even when the first trial came, when he was accused of it, and then the trial didn't start for like 6-7 years, I think I had an amazing lawyer to push that shit off all the way back that far. Yo, son, why would you send your fucking kid to R. Kelly knowing he's accused of pedophilia? R. Kelly couldn't watch my child on fucking TV. Fuck in person. I'm being real, man. He couldn't watch my child on TV. Fuck babysitting. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sent him to the wolves, so in a sense, oh, I wanted my child to be a singer and pop star. Yo, fame and money, yo, that shit is dangerous, kid. It'll have you sell your soul. Real talk. Real talk. And in my opinion, the families was pimping their daughters. And the pimp pimped them. That's what happened. So if he needs to go to jail, y'all do too. Straight up. But now, the two girlfriends, we got some thinking bitches now. Because they've got a lawyer. They lawyered up now. Because the feds was coming to get them too. Oh, they was coming to get them. And now they thinking bitches. Oh, we need a lawyer to teach us our best interests. Because they ready to throw R.Kelly under the bus. They're about to. I'm telling you that now. I'm predicting that. Because he's facing counts in Chicago as well as New York. They came out with 20, but his advisor, his life coach, or whatever the fuck it is, the nigga with the predator dreads, the goatee and the shaved sides and all this shit, came out and was like, no, it's only 5. Like, he did an interview today with Gayle King. And they asked him, would you let him be around your 27-year-old daughter? No, I would not. I was like, oh shit, he throwing him under the bus too. I would not let my daughter around anybody with pedophilia. And she's like, aren't you contradicting yourself? No, I would not let my child around anybody accused of pedophilia. I'm like, look at this smooth talking nigga. Everybody just throwing cows under the bus. They said he on suicide watch. Of course, nigga, you locked down 24 hours. If you never been in SAG, because I have. That shit'll make you really evaluate your life or turn you fucking crazy. Nigga locked up 24 hours a day, no TV. Can't read, so you can't give him a book. Like, this motherfucker is gonna probably, I know he probably trying to hang up in there. They better get all shoestrings, ropes, and sheets away from him. I know it. He missing his butter. That nigga want his hot butter that's at home in that Trump Tower. As we was dancing, took all these different outfits. Oh, I'm about to go out tonight and see what outfit I'm wearing. I'm like, look at this little bitch. It's a hot girl city girl summer. Little thought. Look at all the thoughtness. She ready. You ain't see the other one. She know what time it is. Daddy come home and he see that video. He gonna tear everybody ass up in here. Allegedly. I don't know if he's gonna really do that. But, yo, son, fuck, shit. This shit is a total fucking quagmire. The girls put out a video. Oh, yeah, we still living in the Trump. Yeah, for now. Oh, we still in the Trump. We still living our lives lavish. He's broke. Because after that Gayle King interview, the police picked him up right after for child support. They were not going to stop until they got Robert R. Kelly. They weren't. And they got him. And they're going to get him. R. Kelly is going to never see the light of day again. I'm guaranteed. I don't bet my nuts on it, but I bet some punk ass dollars. He'll never see the light of day again because he's facing up to 195 years. They do not play with that child shit, and they shouldn't. They don't. He's done. Good for him. He's nasty. I'm finding it hard to try to play some of the classics still with his shit. Like, I can't. I like it. I love it. But I can't. I'm like, at first, I'm like, yeah, we got to help to get this nigga streams up. You know what I'm saying? So this nigga make bail and child support. You know, his wife, ex-wife, I should say, Drea, that handsome looking bitch, because she's handsome. She looking for child support and all this other shit and throwing him under the bus. Oh, he did it. Bitch, your closet ain't clean. I have no knowledge of what she was doing, but in my opinion, she was going along with a lot of that little weird shit that was going on up in there. All the menage a trois, quadruple a trois, and all of that. Yeah, Mr. Nasty Time, you was there, bitch. If you say you didn't, you're a liar and a nigger. You were there, allegedly. But come on, it's time to throw R. Kelly under the bus, and they got to fry his chicken hard. The nigga's driver or one of his handlers gave up 20 fucking new tapes. of freaking off. Cause that's all that was going on the tape. A bunch of some freaking off. He's done. All the way done. And I don't feel bad for him if he really did these things. And what was very alarming to me is the fact that, but then it's not. Now seeing how they got him, because initially when they booked him, they held him, he made bond, said, then the child support thing, he got some donations for somebody, a babysitter, who keep bailing him out, but they got that, bitch, you can't get him now. The feds got him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what was so alarming me, like the first time they got him, the prosecution never gave up the motion of discovery to the defense, because if somebody is accusing you of something, all the evidence that they have towards you, they got to give it up to your lawyer so your lawyer can have a proper defense. They never gave it up. And the reason why they never gave it up is because they knew more shit was coming down the line. They knew some more shit was coming down the pike. And now it's federal. Fuck just the state. It's federal. Nigga lawyer got up and he probably thought he was killed. He killed it. He probably practiced that dumb shit in the mirror. Your Honor, similar to his greatest hit, I believe I can fly. Mr. Kelly does not think he can fly and is not a flight risk in this. Nigga said, man, shut your stupid ass up. Bail denied. He going. Bail denied. Go write some hits up in there. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, especially in the feds, but any jail system, there's like two things that are very, very, well, three, that are very, very frowned upon. Molesters, rapists, and rats. In that specific order. Them niggas be so mentally gone sometime. Nigga, that could have been my daughter. Nigga, it wasn't your daughter. It could have. That could have been my child. Niggas will fuck you up in there over that, man. They gonna have to keep that nigga on some kind of special shit, because niggas will kill cows in there, man. I know he having a nervous breakdown. Nigga, first thing he got out of jail, when they first bagged him, what he did, he ran at McDonald's. He said McDonald's, that golden art stands for M, mom. No, it ain't, you lying ass nigga. You went there, that's the hangout spot to get the little young bunkie. That nigga was broke. I bet you Kels was on $1 menu when he got out. He couldn't get the Big Mac. He couldn't get the number 9. He couldn't get the fish meal. Kels was probably on the $1 menu, man. Fuck. This nigga is broke. How you blow that kind of fucking money? That is terrible money management. A lot of niggas was stealing, out here getting niggas fresh, buying niggas Jordans and slave nigga chains and all that, frying first class, filet mignon. They ran through the money. They ran through it. But I don't feel bad for that nigga. I hope the victims get some kind of counseling. And he need counseling too. And I hope they get some kind of closure from this. If it is true, the things that they are alleging that he did. But I think he did, in my opinion. I have no knowledge of it. It's all alleged. But I think he did. Like, child pornography. Lord Jesus. I don't even want to keep saying it. I feel dirty saying it. They gonna fry this nigga chicken hard, man. R.Kelly is done, man. The fall of an icon. The fall of a legend. The fall of Robert R. Kelly. The fall of him, man. He fucked up. He fucked up. Big time. Majorly. But that's all I got to say about that, because they gonna fuck around. He gonna be in that motherfucker. They gonna fuck him up in there. He gonna end up turning into somebody's personal jukebox in there. You gonna be start whooping on his ass and raping him, nigga. Just make your ass sit in that corner. Hit it, nigga. Sing I Can't Do Nothing Wrong with a little bit of bump and grind. Sing motherfucking I Believe I Can Fly. Sing Did You Ever Think You Could Be This Rich? He gonna end up being some grown man's personal fucking jukebox. In fucking jail. Mark my words. They're going to rape him. They're going to torture him. They're going to kick his ass. He better go in there and turn Muslim. You're going to need some kind of support, some kind of help from the brothers. But the brothers ain't going to hear that. The Muslims ain't going to back him. He's going to have to try to get down with somebody. Jehovah's Witness, Allah, somebody. Because it's going to be hard for that nigga. Because if he's convicted in New York, because they're going to bring him to New York first next month. Then bring him back to Chicago. He's facing 195 years. And the feds, they have like over a 95% conviction rate. Nobody takes it to trial like that with the feds. If you do, you're losing. His money ain't long enough to fight this case. It's not. He's done. And that's all I have to say about that. Because what's already known ain't got to be said. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for logging on. You guys have a great night. Like, subscribe, share. Peace.